Alright, I have to address the monitoring spirits of my energy, because I watched the video back I just made, and there was a gnat flying, and then I posted the video, and the gnat was like right here, and I squished it. I crushed it with my hand, and it died. I've been feeling really emotional, and I've been having a headache. And I feel super isolated, and like I keep getting these bursts of anger, and I feel like I'm on the verge of tears right now. This is what's happening. There's someone in your energy. You know who you are. You know who this is. If you're in my collective, you know exactly who this is. It's a person that didn't work out with, that fucking sacrificed you, that lied to you, and chose someone else over you. So the person they chose over you has major jealousy issues, okay? And right now, this masculine's giving them the cold shoulder. You know why this is? Because you're giving that masculine the cold shoulder. You're deliberately distancing. And they're deliberately distancing themselves from this person with jealousy issues. The Queen of Wands. This is the real story. And the karmic feminine is mad at you. She's taking it out on you. That's why you're getting these energetic attacks. Yep, that's why you're feeling this push and pull. I hate these people. Yep, and now they want it 144 on the timer. The masculine wants to cross paths with you. A destined encounter is about to happen between you and someone. I hope they come bearing the truth. Yup. They're gonna come bearing a truth, but I don't know if it's the full truth. It might just be a hidden truth. They're gonna spill the whole truth, though. That there was a silent resentment between you and them. And this is unexpected news. But they need to clear the air. They need to clear the air that they have control issues, and this karmic has control issues. And they were pushing your boundaries on purpose. For their own selfish reasons, but they had to release expectations because of their own unspoken desires, which we know were demonic. Okay, and the only reason this person's coming towards you, it's because they're two-faced, right? They're facing karma. They're facing karma for their actions. Look, that all they cared about was money. These people are greedy. They know you know the truth already. Cool. I'm starting to get hot, like, I'm feeling hot and flustered. Can you please clarify this message, Spirit? Intimidation. Yeah, you're intimidating them. You intimidate them because you see through them. You can read their energy. They don't understand how clairsentient, how clairaudient, and how clairvoyant you are in the energy. That you read energy and you call it out. Especially when it comes to your life that they imposed on. You're causing them worry and you trigger fear in them. You scare them because you're a leader. Because you're strong. You're stronger than you portray yourself to be. And that's intimidating. July 3rd could be significant, or March 7th. What else, please, Spirit? Abandoned came out reverse. This masculine has abandoned this feminine, just as you have abandoned the masculine. It's a push and pull, okay? It's a push and pull. You have to release expectations on this. Look, there's a grave here. Someone has passed away in these people's lives. Or they were left for dead. They deserted this karmic feminine because she was a backstabbing, lying, manipulative bitch. She lied to them, to the masculine. It says lack of support, cast off, rejected, dismissed, and you can't sit with us. And now they're using scare tactics. They're sending you scare tactics. I just saw 444. Scare tactics to get you to fall back, to stop reading on their energy. Well, I'm not going to stop reading on your energy. You know why I read your energy? Because I can feel it imposing upon mine. That's why I do all these readings. because your energy is imposing upon mine. If you weren't imposing in my energy, I wouldn't pick up on it and read it. But you talk about me, you say my name, and you read my energy, you cast spells on me, and you tried to kill me. And I have evidence of that. And maybe that is a scare tactic, but guess what? At the same time, I'm not using scare tactics because it's the truth. And you are scared of the truth. That's why you need to come forward with the truth. And if you don't, this is going to continue to end in a result that you're not going to want. That's why someone's coming forward towards you at this time. Okay. The cult cards here. I hate this. I'm having trouble, like, stacking the cards. Like, look. They just kept falling over. Like, things are in shambles for these people right now. It's in shambles, and they can't pick up the pieces. They're falling apart faster than they were put together. Okay? Cult. These people have strange and sinister beliefs that they couldn't confess to you. They couldn't let you know who they were truly, but you saw it. You saw them for who they were. Dictators. They have a naughty secret. Yeah, the naughty secret is that they were in an affair. That's what they try to keep from you, that they were married, they were in an affair. But you're mechanical, you think logically, you think without emotion. But this is a very close encounter, right? You're divinely protected. This is a close encounter on your life, Divine. Your life was on the line here. Right, that was a commercial about migraine medicine. So these people are also experiencing intense headaches, or they're trying to energetically attack you to impose their headaches that they have currently as a side effect of their karma onto you. That's why you have a splitting headache right now, or it's ascension symptoms. These people didn't cross the threshold. All right, but you are divinely protected. They were so close, right? They were so close to getting what they wanted, so close to achieving what they needed to. This was potentially harmful to you. January 20th is significant. Remember the video I made the other day regarding January 19th? This date says January 20th, February 2nd, July 1st, February 6th. August 8th is also significant. And October 5th. Or May 10th. Now you have a heightened sense of vulnerability because you knew that your life was in danger then, and now you can feel your life is in danger now. But you know that you're divinely protected. Okay? These people are racist towards you. But at the same time, it's not that they're racist. They discriminated against you because you're different. They didn't understand you. They created a narrative of you. They wanted you to fit into a description they made of you. Someone's going to jail, or someone's in jail. If they're not in jail, they're going in jail. They're going to jail, or they're in mental anguish. They're paying dues. They're stuck. It says jail time, physical barriers, or there's warrants out for somebody's arrest because of this fraud they did on your life. They're having issues, parenting issues. Maybe that's why they're fighting. Maybe that's why somebody left. They got blindsided by the truth. They peaked already. Their glory days are over. And they're bitter because it's a hard pill to swallow that the only way they were called judgment was called. Judgment was called on them. You sent them to God because they were attacking you. And God told them the only way that they can freaking accept their fate or fix this is to come forward to you, the divine, with the truth. But they can't do that because they're locked up mentally. They're in mental anguish, or they're in actual jail, or they're on the run because they have warrants for their arrest. And you blindsided them with this. You blindsided them with calling judgment on them. But you're unresponsive. You're not answering their calls because they're blocked. So they have no truth but to face you directly. To show up. They never showed up for you before. Do you think they would show up now? Now that everything's on the line? Maybe parental issues. Maybe there's something involving their child. If they care about their child. Maybe then. The evil eye was reversed on them. These are cold-blooded killers. They see you as a top dog. And they're jealous of